Good morning, guys. I just thought I would do a quick little video on my newest nuker, in case anybody wanted to see it. This video is going to be on Tribune Herakletes, who is the faction champion for the Undead Horde. So I pulled him from a prison shard just recently. Let me pull up his skills real quick. So Tribune Herakletes, again, is the Unity champ for the Undead Horde. He gains a lot of benefits from being with multiple undead champions. We're probably not going to run him that way today. But let's take a look at his skills real quick. So he's got an A1, which attacks one enemy. It places a true fear, and it cannot be resisted if this champion's dead. He's one of the only champions that can attack when he's dead. That attack will also heal all enemies or all allies by 20% of their max HP. Today we're probably not going to see him get killed, but if that happens, he can attack when he's dead. So this is his big money ability here, which is a single target attack, Battle Resurrection. It ignores 100% of the target's defense. And then, and this is kind of the crazy thing, you'll see that it resets this skill if it kills a target, which he hits incredibly hard. It seems to me that you can almost spam this skill just back to back, because he's almost always going to kill somebody with it. Then his A3 is his faction unity skill. It's an AoE attack. Also places a shield on Herakletes. The value of the shield is equal to the amount of the enemy's destroyed max HP, which you'll see he does if he has 3 faction allies with him. Now, unfortunately, I don't have the right faction allies today, so we're going to be running him with a little bit of a different composition. But let's take a look at his build too. I have him, as you can see, in 4-piece stone skin and a lethal set. Now, even though the A2 does ignore 100% of the defense, I do want defense ignore for the A1 and for the AoE. So we have him in a lethal set. Total stats on this build, currently, he's at 7,100 and change defense, which is going to hit pretty hard. He's got 251 crit damage. I mean, he's a little slower than most of my other nukers at only 201 speed, but I'm using him alongside Shu Zhen, so he's going a lot faster than that, generally speaking. And one other thing to note here, this build is not finished. He's a defense beast champion. As you can see, we have a huge amount of glyphs needed for this build to be finished. There's no glyph here on this shield. And we also are missing a glyph on one of his pieces of jewelry, I think. There we go. Defense percentage there would be nice. And of course, defensive percentage here would also be nice. So I'm saying we could probably hit about 7.5k defense. Alright, so let's take him into the arena real quick just to see what he can do. And then I'll leave it there. I'm not trying to make this an exhaustively long video for you all this morning. So live arena is open. We may try a fight in there at the end, but for right now we're going to start off with classic arena. And I'm going to try and find some pretty tanky teams if possible. Fortunately, we're kind of low in gold 5 right now, but see if we can find anybody that's maybe a little tanky. So I'm thinking the most difficult team in terms of hard targets is maybe this second to last team here with the Armands, the Duchess, the Necrit, and the Georgid. So the team I've got for Herakletes is we're going to go with Odin for his speed aura, and then probably lead, depending on how fast their team is, with Shu Zhen's A3. If they're close to as fast as we are, we may just boost right into Herakletes. So let's see what happens here. Okay, so we did go first. None of their champions have stone skin on. Now, I'm not sure that we can loop back around because they are pretty close to our speed. So I think in this case, we're just going to boost right into our Odin and let him do his magic. There we go. We've got Armand stunned, which was our main objective here. So now we can go in and buff up Herakletes' defense. And even without the extra crit damage from Shuzen, we should still be able to kill pretty much anybody here. Let's go ahead and kill, or use our AoE. Maybe we can kill both Armands and Georgid. Let's see. Interesting. Okay, so now I think we have to probably take out Georgid. There we go. And now the A1 hopefully will not only decrease turn meter, but potentially put Armand's skills on lockdown. There we go. And this fight is over. Boost back into Herakletes, and let's see what his A2 can do next time on a weaker target. Okay, unfortunately we might not be able to find any harder teams here for now. Let's go against one more though. Let's try this team here. Should be a pretty easy wipe, but we're gonna see. Okay, so let's see what happens if we lead off with our speed boost. We might be able to lap them. I'm not quite sure. Looks like we did. And now hopefully our Odin is able to lock their Mithrala. Nope. Okay, but now we can boost right into Herakletes here. Now let's see if Herakletes can kill Mithrala. That would be ideal. There we go. 328,000 damage on that A2. We got Herlock. Now we can hopefully kill Duchess. There it is. And this fight again is over before it really even started. And see, because he killed with his A2 last time, he came right back to it. Now I think we can just finish him off with the AoE. But if we wanted to, we could just use the A2 again and just kill anyone here. There we go. So he's a pretty hard hitter. I'm pretty happy with him. As you'll see, we still have some work to do on his build. And he still has kind of a low blessing right now. I've got him in Heaven Cast just to get a little bit of extra damage from the buffs that he's getting from Shuzen. Anyway, thought you guys might enjoy seeing that. And Merry Christmas.